We'll call NYPD. It's a city-owned building.
You would call them just to like.
Yeah, if you guys don't. Yeah.
Are we like actually bothering you, or like?
What's that?
Are we like actually bothering you, or like?
It's illegal. You guys can't come out here on these steps.
We just figured no one's coming out, and
No, this store is being open 24/7. It's a city-run operation here.
What if we like wait until the cops tell us no?
No.
Even if the cops tell us no, like. Well, I mean, like, they're like the only ones that like.
I'm sorry, guys. Wish we could accommodate you guys, but.
Could you try or no? Not even an attempt. Not even an understanding part of this. Like, oh, okay, these guys are working. They're making videos just like we are on a cold day.
If you guys had a permit from the mayor's filming office, that would be different.
You wouldn't go get that either. You wouldn't get a permit to go ride a scooter. So we can stand here though, right?
You guys could hang out if you guys want, but no.
All right. Well, that's what we've been doing the entire time.
What?
That's what we've been doing the entire time.
Yeah, I'm just letting you guys know. Yeah. Thanks for the understanding.
All right, get out of here.
Wait, which one is that? A 6 or is it?
6.
Is it worth the money?
Didn't even get to start this video yet. Freaking kicked out already. We're gonna move to the next spot and hopefully make a nice video for you. This is the second video that I'm filming today, and I tried to see if I can get something done. We'll film something interesting for you guys before the day is over. All right, you guys know this spot. Let me just do a proper intro. What's good, guys? Welcome back. Trying to ride another spot before, we got kicked out like 3 times in that spot before we even started. So now we're at Monument Spot. This spot's like, it like looks really good, but it's really hard to do like, I don't know, sick tricks. Like really manuals and grinds, but like nothing like, it's not really like, I wouldn't say banger worthy because I don't say like I'm doing bangers, but you guys get the idea. It's just curved, so we're just gonna have fun, warm up here, and then we're gonna head to Broadway a little bit, but we'll get the sesh, try to do some different stuff here, make something up. Get it going. You guys have seen this spot before. That's like really what the spot is good for. Manual grind manual. Huh? Can you grind it? Kicked out of the first spot. Now we're in this spot because Monument's weird. It's like it'll never look good in GoPro. I'm trying to figure out something to do here. This spot's kind of chunky, but I don't know. You flicked? You flicked?
I want to go heel whip and it didn't go.
No, but you flicked, but it didn't move. You want this? Sick line.
Oh.
Sick line. Oh, it's a box jump right after you land. This. How do you do that? Not manual heel whip. You have the chunks too. So nah, I don't have to do it. All right, this spot we've ridden past so many times. We just went on that block and look how sick this thing is. It's like a fat bubble. Straight up, we've ridden past this spot like 10 times. That's good. It's good. It's good. Just pull extra. Imagine grinding over the whole thing. Oh.
It's so good, right?
You have to pull extra, and you feel you're gonna loop out. That's sick though. Imagine grinding it. You gotta lean super back. That was sick. Just trying to do that and like whip into it. Oh, that'd be sick. So weird to drop manual off of this thing. It like pulls you like crazy.
First try.
Super random spot right near Broadway. If you guys want to ride this spot, if you go down Broadway, like you're going toward the Williamsburg Bridge, there's a big bus depot right here. Just go into the parking lot. Don't just go right there. We've ridden past this place so many times and we've never seen here. Just go inside the parking lot and you'll be able to see these crazy cool like quarter sphere things. Pretty weird to ride, but once you start riding it, it's actually super sick. It's just kind of hard to film because right now the sun's right there and I want to film here so you guys can see that it's the quarter sphere. Because on the other side it looks like just like a rainbow ledge. So we're gonna try to go this way because this trick's actually crazy. I didn't even grind over it yet because I just feel weird. Saki's doing feeble, Smith to whip. And that was mad good. You have to whip out early. If you don't whip out early, you have to Smith this whole thing. That was mad good. All right, I'm gonna try to do one more trick and then we're gonna head out. I like hitting this thing to manual because it's actually really hard because it's like a suction cup. As soon as you go off this thing, it pulls you so much forward. So just doing a trick out like Saki Smith to whip is actually nuts. I won't even grind this thing because of how weird it feels. And I'm probably going to crash into somebody if I don't go right now. Oh. All right, I'm gonna go right here though. Schemed it. Super schemed it. That's good enough, yeah. Alright, so we were back home. We're at Broadway for a bit. Found that cool spot. Got kicked out right away. Pretty much a normal day of just going outside and trying to find spots. There has been some days where I went to go film a video, find a spot, and because I got kicked out or something happened, I couldn't finish a video. But this one we ended up finishing. We ended up finding that one spot at the bus depot that ended up being really, really fun. And it's super local to Broadway. So if you guys are at Broadway Pro Scooters and you want to find a cool spot to ride, just go out of the shop, go left like 4 blocks or so, and it's right at the end and you go to the bus depot. But make sure you go inside the parking lot and you'll be able to see those cool little hump things. It's kind of hard. You can't really like jump it because it's like round the whole way, so it kind of like gives you that negative jump, but you guys saw it and I'm pretty hyped on the clips. There's one thing I want to talk about, and you guys click the video so you kind of know. I don't like bringing like, I don't want to put like the topic of a video like in the thumbnail. I don't want, you know, there's no drama. There's never drama. I'm just trying to ride. But there is one thing I noticed that a lot of people have been commenting on a lot of the posts I post up about my deck and all this other stuff, and let me show you my deck real quick. So if you guys aren't familiar with the new AOSV4 limited edition color run that is out right now, this is the AOSV4 LTD, meaning for limited, meaning there's so many of these being made for a certain amount of time. We can't tell you when, and I actually don't know how long and how many of these will be made. But if you guys are interested in these, not just mine, but the whole team, make sure you go grab them right now. Broadway Pro Scooters has them all, so you can go on the website and scoop any of the decks, but of course, you guys should get this one because this is the best one. But, alright, so a lot of people have been commenting online when every time I post a deck and it's like, oh yeah, oil slick. And you guys know me, like all my scooters in the past have been like black and silver, like since the beginning, you know, I always was staying away from color. Some people ask me why I pick oil slick. Some people are saying that like, oh yeah, it's Max Peters' color, and they're just, I don't know if if you don't understand why I picked oil slick. I just want to tell you guys why, because I feel like you guys comment, you're like not sure. Like, I didn't just pick it. You know, like there's reasons behind why I picked the colors. Obviously, when I picked silver, I wanted that scooter to match everything, and it did. I picked oil slick, and I wanted to match everything, and it did. But there's more reasons behind everything. Silver, obviously, I wanted to match everything, and silver's a kind of like a neutral color. You can't really get tired of it. It's not like a color that's like, oh my gosh, silver, you know, like, but it's not a color that would look bad when it gets scratched up. You're not gonna get tired of it. Because imagine if you have like I actually wanted the black deck at first, but then when you get black deck and it gets all scratched up, it like, you want to just change it just because it's beat up looking, you know, like the deck could still perform fine, it grinds fine, nothing's cracked, because it's all beat up, you get like over it, you want to just change the deck. So that's the deck I didn't want to have my name on. I want to have a deck that you guys would run for 2 years and then like to the point where like, wait a sec, I've been riding the same deck for 2 years, 3 years, and it's never a problem. And that was the other deck. Now this deck, I want to make a deck that is going to sell. I want to make a deck that you guys are going to want to ride, and I want to make a deck that I want to ride. So this is why I picked this color. Max Peters picked oil slick because it was, I guess it was new. You know, oil slick was new at that point. Envy was like the first to figure out how to make oil slick on a deck, and MP was there. MP made a sick deck. He made the ASV3. That was like, in my opinion, that when I first got on Envy, you can ask Saki too, that was like, that deck was crack. Like, it was so good. As soon as I put it on, I remember we were going to Oil City, and I was just doing like quad whips over like little banks and stuff, and it just felt like it was the deck that you could do every single trick. And then the V4s, his V4 came out a lot bigger, and his riding style changed a little bit, so he tried to get a bigger deck to like compensate that, and it ended up being really cool. Saki is actually still riding his deck right now, and then obviously he left the team for other reasons, and he's doing pretty good on YouTube and all that good stuff. And I was speaking with Envy and trying to figure out what color to pick. I actually couldn't decide between gold and I couldn't decide between green. And we were talking, we're trying to figure out a deck that's going to sell. You know, if I make a green deck, it's going to look sick. I think it looks sick, but I want you guys to want this deck. And having a green deck is not going to match everything. There's not that many green parts. Same thing with gold. Gold is a couple more parts, but it's not, we're just doing like, we're checking all the stats and everything, and straight up, like, gold's not a color that sells that often. You have to make it look good. Oil slick, you can't go wrong. And I want to make a deck that you guys are going to want. So it has nothing to do with like trying to like, oh yeah, I'm taking his color. There's no such thing as someone's color, so relax. Did you ever see me get mad about somebody making a silver deck? Remember my old Phoenix deck? I'm not going to get mad that everybody on TSI or everybody until everybody's riding a silver deck. It's a color. I want to make a deck that's going to sell. I want to make a deck that you guys are going to want non-stop, and it's going to match everything, and it's the right size. So this is the deck. This is why I made this, and this is a limited run, so it's not going to be out forever. Obviously, I want to change my color deck every year or 2 years, so the next color is going to be something sick. For right now, this deck is going to match everything you do, everything you ride, and it's going to fit all riding styles, because right in the middle, it's a 20.5 long deck by 4.7. That's right in the middle. Whoever is riding this deck, you'll be able to do every single trick you possibly can do, and not a problem. You don't have to worry about it matching. Let's say if you have like all gold parts, just take the photos on this side. If you have all green or blue or darker parts, just film everything on your left side. But that's the point. There's no direct, like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you something straight up. It might sound like a douchebag, but at the end of the day, like, I ride for myself. You know, like, I want to learn new tricks. I want to. Like, that's my motivation. My motivation is to push myself and try to learn new stuff. I'm not doing something else for another rider. I don't look at other riders for influence. I'm sorry, but I don't. I don't look at like other pros and like try to get ideas from them. I can't. I don't want that because I don't look like them. This has nothing to do with MP. He rides his way, I ride my way. Obviously, we're completely different riders. The only thing we have in common is we do some manuals once in a while. But that's it. But this has nothing to do with that. This is what I want, and you guys are going to like this deck if you get it, and you guys can trust me in that, because I'm not even like a park dude. You guys know like oil slick is park. You guys know how I ride. So this is pretty much trying to prove the fact that oil slick is for anybody. So I really hope you guys enjoy the deck and understand where I'm coming from. If anybody out there is trying to say like I didn't take anybody's color. I don't do things other pro riders. I don't even watch scooter videos of pro riders, like, unless you're like completely different. It's the only thing that interests me. Completely different stuff. I get my ideas from BMX, skateboarding, and like the dudes in the scooter riding that are like doing some new stuff. Like I just watched Pro DVD, Paris, and like all of them doing like crazy hard 180 grinds. You get the idea. I ride for myself. My ideas come from me, and this is my idea to have a deck that's going to sell, and you guys are all going to like it no matter what you do, and this is it. So I hope you guys enjoy the video and understand everything I'm saying about this deck, and if you don't have this deck, go get it. Doesn't matter what parts you have, it's going to match. Doesn't matter how you ride, it'll fit your style, and you guys will love it. Just remember, this is a limited run, so only so many is left. And yeah, box sense. So your street dudes can do whatever you need, do those picks. But appreciate you guys listening. I'll see you tomorrow, another day.